Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the run from inside his own 5. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as his offense in business.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from Yates. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
This is a designed run. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown Sooner!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Catch in the middle, it's out. stop just shy of the first down mark.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. Throw them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
There he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive line. Snags it! Can White cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Sooners are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
To throw, it's Lowry. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. And the Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot, the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around them, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Quarterback keeper. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fires left. Got him downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. They finally get to him. Oh, what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate him. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was...
Pulls it in down the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here's the pressure. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. To the air on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sategna. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Leary. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Lowry. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games.
Breaks into the open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Buying some time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
To the air, it's Mateer. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Caught in the backfield, it's Burks. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He makes a grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the fullback. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Pushes for the goal line. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He'll take it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Lowry. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Quarterback will keep it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The option look. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And the ball's loose.
You run an offense when you're going to pitch the ball into the lateral. There's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, creating a big turnover for this team.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Lowry. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Sooners!
Man, this has been a complete performance.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard